Hello everyone, now it's Gavin here again. Right, this is almost the completion of my project in making a oil-fired wood-burning multi-fuel stove for the garage. Now at the moment it's running on engine oil, and that's just waste engine oil for the 3 cars we've got. Now it takes a little bit of tweaking, a little bit of understanding how to run it, but now she's running quite nice, and temperatures that's coming off the stove is actually quite impressive. So I'll bring you in close so you can see, and that's a Stovax thermometer that's in the stove in the house, and I don't know if you can see it properly. It's running about 700 or just under 700 degrees, so bloody hot. So what you've got there at the moment is you've got the upper chamber, and then you've got the lower burn chamber. At the moment I've got it all closed off. This is so you can see exactly what's happening. So what you have is a burning pot, the actual burner, and a supply of oil. Now that supply of oil comes in through this pipe work at the side. There's a viewing gallery there, and a gate valve. Now that gate valve controls the flow of oil coming through into the actual stove itself. So you can see there, it's actually not very much, just a tiny little drip that's going in, just a little chamber. Okay. That's it, she's running actually quite nice at the moment. So I'll close this off, and you can see it's actually quite nice and quiet. So it doesn't make too much noise inside the garage. Now all I've got to do now is give it a good wire brush and a good paint with stove paint. And the stove paint I've got is this stuff here. I got this off at eBay, and there you are, and it's good to 800 degrees, so if anyone's looking for it, this is the stuff to get. Now the feed for the oil is fed through, you can see these 2 pipes going in the back there, and then it goes all the way across, because I wanted the oil away from the stove, up to this one here. Now that's basically like a reservoir, and I've also got a little gate valve in the bottom of that as well, so I can shut off that oil and the oil to the stove. Makes it as safe as possible. Alright, it's like everything else, it's not rocket science, but you just got to have a little bit of common sense. That's basically made out of a degas gas bottle. Now you can make it various sizes. That's the one that's about 4.5 feet. Now total cost, not very much, because everything is pretty much recycled. The only things I had to buy was the main pipe going out, which is the chimney, and so I bought that. That came to about 60 quid, and a little bit of copper pipe, which came to about 15 quid. The rest of it was recycled brake discs, recycled dog food bowl for the burning pot. So it's very, very cheap to make, and if you've got a little bit of skill, it's a great way of heating your garage. And when you don't want to use oil, you just basically turn it over and put wood, peat, coal, whatever you want into it. Okay, so I'll just take you outside and show you the clean burn. There we go. There you are. No big black mix of smoke. It's quite nice and clean. So all I've got to do now is sort out the drafts that's coming into my garage, and it'll be a nice snug warm garage, and even at the moment you can still tell the difference in temperature. So there it is, one multi-fuel oil burning stove, and this will run on anything from vegetable oil through to old engine oil, brake fluid, a lot. Gives you a nice clean burn. Next time I'll show you it all nice and painted. Cheers!